Alrighty, howdy y'all. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today we got legs and we're doing a little bit of a challenge, so to speak. We are going to do I don't even have a name for it. We're gonna do the stair challenge? I don't know if that's a great name for it. It doesn't have anything to do with stairs, just sort of the concept. But basically what we are gonna do is we're gonna choose our regular weight. We're not gonna be changing the weight up at all. I will say last week I did do a bit lighter of a leg day, slow and controlled. That was really nice. But we're gonna go a little bit heavier this week because I definitely know I could. Because while it was nice, I definitely think I should have been doing a little bit more. I just wanted to, no, it's going in my nose again. Lemonator Alpha Superhuman. It is Alpha Line. That's one we're having today. We're down to our last one after this one, and is the Cherry Bomb, I believe. Anyways, did I bring that water bottle in here? Are you serious? Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty, and we are back. We got the water bottle now. I'm gonna pour that on in there for that Alpha Lime Pre. Anyways, back to explaining what I'm gonna be doing for the workout. We are going to do it where we take just a regular starting weight, and we still are doing 2 sets of everything, unless, oh, you know what? I did say last time that I think a bit more water would do this good. There we go, that's about half a shaker cup, so hopefully that'll be a bit better. But anyways, I said that we were going to be doing 2 sets. However, this time, whatever weight I start with is the weight I have to go, like I have to get 8 on the next set too. So let's say, there we go. Let's say I start with 2 plates on pendulum squat, because that's what we're gonna be starting with, is some good old pendulum squats. Let's say we start with that. You know, that's probably gonna get moved up. I'll throw my mic up here. Let's say we start with those pendulum squats. Okay, I gotta move the mic down now because now it's hitting my neck. Hold on. Anyways, let's say we start with the pendulum squats, because I've been saying it 3 times now. We are gonna do 2 plates for the first set. This is just hypothetical. 2 plates. And if I go, that means I have to do 2 plates on the next set, as long as I get 8. And then when I get 8 and I go to the next set, I gotta do 2 plates. But now the thing is, if I do that next set and I don't get 8, I'm only allowed to drop at 5 pounds, and I have to do another set until I get 8. So that also goes for that first set. If I do my first set and I don't get 8, I gotta drop 5 pounds and do another set and get 8, or else I gotta do it again with 5 less pounds. So that's just how it's gonna kind of work. Like I said, if I get 8 on the first set, that I have to do that same weight again. I don't get to drop 5. And we'll see how that goes. I think I'm gonna do like the exact same leg day that I did last week when I wasn't recording, which was I did pendulum squats, Bulgarian split squats, dumbbell Bulgarian split squats, leg extension, hamstring curls, lying hamstring curls, dumbbell RDLs, which I might do barbell RDLs instead. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. And then calf press on the machine. And we'll see how that goes. So that's the plan for today. I was kind of like feeling myself in a metaphorical way. Earlier today when I was on my break from work, I was playing like gym music instead of my regular music, and I was getting hyped, and that's where I kind of thought of the idea. It's nothing novel or anything. It's nothing to write home about, but you know, it might be a fun little challenge just because I'm feeling pretty good today. We're actually a little bit over the carb macros already for the day. I think we're at 205 of 195, I think, for carbs, which is fine because I'm under calories right now. I'm under fat, and I am under protein by, I think, 32 grams of protein. So pretty much all I'm gonna have, well, I'm still gonna do cardio after the workout. And then I gotta keep repasting the top of my roof after as well. But pretty much all I'm gonna have after my workout is a protein shake, or like an Equate protein shake, or Premier, or whatever. I've been drinking the Equate over the Premiers recently, just price-wise. But yeah, not much else is gonna be had today. Maybe I could probably have a scoop or two of fat-free cottage cheese. Because, you know, the calories are the most important part. Everything else is, well, calories and protein. Obviously, if you have, like the ever so famous Sam Sulek said, it's all thermodynamics, and the calories are that fuel. So that's the one you really want to be watching in terms of weight loss. And then everything else is just like a guideline to help you stay on that course, if that makes sense. Because it makes you really be like, okay, well, I gotta stay under this, or I need to get more of this. So it helps you sort of like organize the foods you're trying to have to meet your goals, in a sense. So, but yeah, I think that even though I may not do 2 reps for everything, I think legs is a great muscle group to be the ones that would do more than 2 reps, just because they're stronger. They're definitely the strongest part of my body. I will say, unfortunately, as I've lost weight, just kind of how it is, because obviously mass does move mass to a certain extent. My leg strength has gone down a bit, but it is higher than it was comparative to what my now body weight is. So like how much I can lift for my current body weight is a greater ratio or differentiation than when I weighed more and was doing like squats for a lot heavier or whatnot. So, and I'm every time I pose, obviously when I'm talking about it, I'm so happy with the leg progress, because I've never thought I would see my legs with so much muscle and so shredded. And I like to like say that it's so much muscle, you know. Whatever your goals are, I think I've covered this before, but if they're your goals, be proud of them. I'm super proud of where I've gotten, even though like some people may not consider it a lot of muscle. Some people might consider it a lot of muscle, and that I'm being like whatever about it. But you know, I'm very happy with the legs. So we're gonna chug this really quick as we are on our way on the highway. Hopefully it's not too loud on the highway here. This is a lemonade, a blue lemonade type beat. Let's see how this tastes. Oh. Okay. That was a lot of water. Damn, it still just like burns the top back of my throat. I give that one like a 5 out of 10 on taste. It wasn't, ow, that is not going down. Those do not go down nicely for me. I mean, the last one was fine, but the first one and this one just are not being kind. Yeah, 5. That was not nearly as good as the last one. God, I don't know why it like burns so much. Like the acidy feeling in the back of my throat is just not it. But oh well. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for the workout. We're gonna do good. I've been playing some DBD recently. DBD's been fun. Where they got the like randomizer mode where you got the random perks. I have been tunneled like 3 out of the 7 games I've played of that. It's so annoying. And honestly, this is gonna sound really stupid, but you know, I'm all for like talking about mistakes and mistakes and flaws. I'm not one to shy away from them. I do get mad at video games a little bit sometimes, especially in the past. But recently, it's been pretty good. Even if I'm not doing good, I've been pretty good about, you know, keeping the anger to a minimum. Every time I was tunneled, I was just like, why? Like, also, I'm not like too competitive with DVD or anything. I'm not like super into DVD. It's just a kind of fun game to play on the side. But I'm not getting too mad. Same with Apex Ranked. Like, there'll be a occasion now where I'll shout or obviously get mad, curse a little bit. I do curse a little, but it hasn't been anything too nearly as major as it has been. Wow, that probably was not the right string of words, but not as bad as it was in the past. So I've been pretty happy about that. When I was a kid, I did have anger issues. I went to therapy for anger issues. And that was like elementary school, so that was a while ago, but I did definitely have some problems as a kid. I was a troublemaker as a kid. I got in trouble a lot. Like in middle school, I think like in 7th grade, I think my like record, so at least at my school, they had these sort of like paper slips that you'd get if you misbehaved. Kind of like, I don't know, I think like code of conduct or like whatever, something like that. And I think I don't want to exaggerate. Obviously I was a kid, so it may have not been as many. I would say the range was anywhere from like 13 to 18 in a year. Like I got a lot. I got in trouble a good amount. I will say there's this one time where, and I quote, almost got kicked off of the bus I was on for being a bystander. I almost got kicked off of my bus because I didn't say anything. Obviously, you should speak up, but in the moment, it was not something that I deemed was like that bad, but apparently ended up being bad. And I got in trouble because I almost got kicked out almost got kicked off my bus because I did not say anything about it, which is just insane to me. But anyways, we're gonna get in there. We're gonna stretch. Let's see, it's been a kind of long drive. I might not actually record the stretching because leg stretching takes a while. I don't even typically record the whole stretch, but we'll probably just stretch and then start the recording when we're starting pendulum squats. So I'll get nice and stretched for you guys, and I'll see you on pendulum squats. Oh, fantastic. And my Spotify decides to do the thing where it's like glitched out and I can't actually like hit play. So we're going to rock this with no music. But I just kind of realized that doing this sort of like challenge implies that I'm going to be recording every set, especially if I fail. So we'll probably speed up some of the clips just because I don't want it to be like a super long video. Like over an hour is not necessary. But yeah, I guess that's sort of what that implies. So we'll also see if my phone storage holds up. So we'll get started on this. We got 95 to start, and we'll just kind of see how it goes for the first set. With no music. Nine. Ooh. Hey, just because I said 8 is what I have to do for the challenge doesn't mean I can't go over. So that was 9. That was good. And so now we got to hit it again for 8 to be able to be done with the workout. Honestly, probably could have gone a little heavier, but I think it'll be good for a second set. Good weight for a second set. Better breathe. I think any set after the first one, I'm just gonna speed up, probably not talk, unless I like fuck it up and don't get 8. So move on to the next one once we've recovered a little bit from this one. Whew. 9. Okay, well, if anyone remembers what happened last time with these, then you know these are not exactly my favorite workout. They're good though. They're good workouts. So we're gonna do 80. I did 35s last time, so 70 total. They went all right. The big thing is going. I think I angled my camera too. We're going slowly and controlled, but um, we'll do these for a set and get 8, hopefully, and then move on to the next one. Hopefully, get 8 again because it really fucking sucks to do more than 2 sets of this shit. So, anyways, let's see how it goes. Oh my god. I'm actually going to take 1 sec before going on to that second leg because that. Oh, that second set is going to be rough. That that's just that second set is going to be super rough, but gotta catch my breath. We're still going to try normal amount of rest, and then yeah, hopefully we get 8 for the next one. Alrighty, we are now the only ones in here for at least the time being. And I'm actually really happy with those split squats. I was shocked that I was able to do that next set so easily. It's just kind of making me realize that I should probably be going up a bit more weight. But I will say, out of all of them, even out of the split squats, this hamstring curl is probably the one I'm most worried for in terms of having to do more than 1 set. Because, like I've said before, it doesn't go down super far. And it's kind of like, and I moved it up more, and honestly, I could probably move it up 1 more, but this thing is heavy, and every time I think I have the right weight, it ends up being a bit too heavy. So I've got 110 on there now, and I know that I can probably get that for 8 for this first set. I don't know if I can do it again for the second set, but we're still gonna give it a shot because it wouldn't be much of a challenge if we weren't getting challenged now, was it? So, would it? Not was it? So yeah, we'll rock this, see how it goes. And we got leg extensions, we've got calves, and probably barbell RDLs, unfortunately. Not that they're bad, they're difficult. So, alrighty, let's get it started. Okay, I barely got 8.
That's gonna be a rough second set. I was just thinking about it. I'll probably put, you'll probably already seen it, but I'll probably try and put some rep counters. I'm not counting half reps. Half reps do not count, obviously, because they're not full reps. So we got one more. Well, we're gonna try and make it one more set of just 110. But I would not be surprised if we go down. This one doesn't go by 5, it goes by 10, so we drop to 100 if we don't get on the next one. Well, let's not think that way. Alrighty. First one that we are moving on to 3 sets for. Drop down to 100, see if that goes any better. And move on, hopefully after one more set of this, because 4 sets of hamstring curls would not be fun. But I definitely think we could do 100 for 8. Honestly, at the beginning of that, I really did think I had that for 8, but that 7th one was a bit of a shocker with how hard it was. So anyways, we'll do one more after this, hopefully, and move on. Oh, my knee. Ooh, all right. Well, I was right. I did manage to get 8, almost 9. So we're all done with this one. We're gonna wipe her down, move on to probably some seated leg extensions. That was good. That was good. First one I actually had to go to a 3rd set, so we'll move on. Okay, it really does suck that that I cannot play my Spotify for some reason. I don't know what is up with it. It's just doing that glitch where it's saying like, oh, Spotify's trying to play. So every workout has been without music, but regardless, we're doing seated leg extensions. This workout is taking me a while. I'm already almost at an hour and I still got 2 workouts left after this one. So I've just been taking a bit more extra rest in between each set than I would normally would, but we're gonna do 210 because I've never done 210 on this before. I don't really know. Damn, I can't even adjust that. Ow. Looks like the cap of this came off, but it looks like we're keeping that at the adjustment that it's at. Going for 8. Okay, now there's a difference. I literally couldn't do that. Wow, that was a bad stutter. I maybe could have gotten that for 2, but let's go down to 195 and try it. Okay, we got 9. Hopefully that means we're going to be able to get 8 for the next set. Damn, I thought I could get 210, but I think just the fact that it's been 2 leg workouts already is just a little too much. So we'll do hopefully one more set of this for 8, then move on to probably the barbell RDLs or maybe dumbbell RDLs, whatever one I'm feeling more. Okay, got it for 8. Whew, I was a little worried that I was going to be doing another set there, but we got it for 8, so we will move on to, let's see, we'll do calves, and then we'll do the hamstrings to finish off. Alrighty, we are rocking a 0.6 mode on the camera for this. We've got 500 loaded up onto this calf press, and I know with calves I typically get more than 8, like just every set, but I'm gonna go a lot more slow and controlled, get a bit more out of the workout. I need to push this back way farther. How's that? There we go. I look goofy. All right, anyways, we're gonna rock this. Then we got one more workout after this. It has been a long leg day, but it's been a good one. Honestly, I'm not opposed. Like, I know this isn't like a challenge necessarily. People, you could call this just like how progressive overload is. but it's the fact that I could technically keep going. And now I know that I should probably be doing a bit more weight for my other workouts because I'm actually doing them sort of easy for both sets. Not sort of easy, but like, you know what I mean? Like I would want to be struggling a little bit more. Like on the pendulum squat, I probably could have gone up another 10 pounds. Then it really would have been a challenge. So now I know. But it's good that I know because that's what logging the workouts for on the Aero Fitness app, by the way. So that I know what to do next time. So we'll get started on this and see how they go. And I need to be closer. There we go. All right. Now let's get started on this. Okay. Well, I know there's not like huge range of motion for calves, but that's about as close as it could have got to not quite getting 8. I will say I did in freshman year of high school. I had an upper ankle sprain on it would have been my right leg. So like I don't know if this is right, but it's so much more loose and flexible than like my left ankle. So I have like a very distinct, or like at least for me noticeable difference when I'm doing calves. I have to focus so much more on stretching the left foot because my right one is so much more flexible and it just like it goes easier. So that's something I'm always having to like manually think about when I'm doing my calves. But we'll hopefully get one more set of this for 8. If not, we'll be going down and move on to the final workout. I'm playing music in my head because I'm kind of like, damn, slow working. Barely. I had to readjust my feet a few times. Like I said, that like I have to like really stretch my left like ankle or calf compared to my right. But we did it. So move on to, I guess, some barbell RDLs. Yeah, probably. Or maybe I'll use the Smith machine up front. I don't really know. But we'll move on to whatever that ends up being. Excuse me. Okay. Genuinely have no idea how this is going to go. This is even a little high up for me to pick up off the bar because I'm so gosh darn short. Honestly, I'm sorry. It hasn't been much of a challenge in the sense that like I haven't had to do that third set. But I put a good bit on here for RDLs because this will probably be pretty heavy. We'll see if we actually get it for 2 for 8. But regardless of whether or not it's been like a lot of the challenge, like if I've been doing the challenge, because I've obviously been doing the challenge, I just haven't had to go to that third challenge that much. I'm still working good. Like the legs are tired. Like I'm very glad this is my last workout because I'm ready to get out of here. I still have to go do cardio. And honestly, I don't even know if I'll get to put any of the ceiling on my roof because it's supposed to rain soon because this took me a lot longer than I thought it would. But we're not going to use reps. We're just going to do reverse, or what is this? Like, not complex grip, but combo grip? I don't even know what this grip is called. It's just one forward, one underhand. So we'll see how these go for this first set of RDLs. I got the tiny mirror in front of me. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was really heavy and that really hurt my hands. They're like, oh, I know, I'm lightheaded. Oh my God, that was pretty bad. God, ooh, the left hand, he's feeling it. That's the hip that was hurt. Or wait, no, was it my right? I don't even know. My hip was kind of hurting last week. There's another reason I went a bit lighter on leg day last week. Okay, well, we're really gonna have to push. I might have to use my wraps because that really hurt my hands. I don't got great, like, I kind of got baby hands. But, I got one more set of this, hopefully. God, I don't want to do 3. Holy shit. Suck. You know what? Let me grab chalk. A little bit of chalk. A little bit. Come on. Oh. That's gonna hurt my hands. Oof. Come on, Danny. Oh, we did it. Oh my God. Ow. The hands are the main issue. I gotta get some, like, I gotta do what that one guy on TikTok does with that, like, dog medicine. I use that for my palms. Holy shit. Okay. I just don't mind the armpits. I gotta shave them. Well, we did it. We completed the challenge without actually having to do much of the challenge. At least now we know. Next time I should maybe go a little heavier, even though it felt pretty good. I'm lightheaded, holy shit. Well, we'll head over to pose and get out of here and finally go do cardio, which is gonna just suck. I don't think I'm pacing the top of my roof tonight, but damn. Okie dokie, let's get moving. Alrighty, that leg day only ran me an hour and a half, a lot longer than I typically have my leg days, but it was a good one, so. Alrighty, let's get some posing going. Let's see if we can get the right lighting for this. Just, oh yeah. I couldn't even see my leg when I was doing the arms, but looking good. Pretty happy. Really gotta figure out hamstring posing a little more, not gonna lie. Hoping the more weight I lose, the more visibility is gonna be on the side of the legs, but oh yeah, look at that. This section is just starting to pop, you know, as I continue to lose weight. I honestly might be better at posing this side leg with my left than my right. I'm trying to get better. There we go. You kind of got to like rotate the foot in at like the same time. But looking good. Let's see how the hammies are looking from behind. It's kind of awkward to do it like this, but damn, I got some horse quads. No, I don't. I'm just too small for those right now. Too small to claim that, but calves are looking good. Happy with how those are looking. Nothing too crazy, just getting them more defined and such. Yeah, it is really just harder to flex with the left one. Don't want to cramp. Whew, got close there though. Alrighty, well overall, solid. I know the challenge was a little lackluster in actually having to do the challenge reps, but still a really good leg workout nonetheless. And honestly, I know next week is the max day, 3 rep maxes, but maybe the week after I do this type of day for maybe push, maybe pull. Damn, my phone's at 15. I got 15% on my phone to do cardio. That's gonna suck. The recording is just draining the battery. So with that being said, I'm gonna head over to do cardio, head back home, film the end video, call it a day. Alrighty, howdy y'all. I don't know if this is gonna be at a good height. Oh, probably not. Hold on, we're gonna push it down. That still probably isn't quite good enough, but we are in the living room of the house on the poker table that it also works as our coffee table. Overall, pretty solid leg day, pretty happy with it. Finished really strong with those RDLs, at least I felt like I did. They felt good, they were a good heavy weight. I barely got 8 for that second set, but I'm glad I did, so I didn't have to do a third. but I still, you know, work the same amount as I would expect myself to. And I'm not opposed to doing that challenge again. I do think next time I do it, I'm gonna have to go a little bit harder because, like, obviously, I don't want to be doing it as much weight to where it's like 4 reps, but like that like second set needs to be a struggle if I'm gonna get 8, in my opinion. So maybe we'll do it for like a push or a pull day next time. But for now, all we've got left to do is consume the muscle milk, well, not muscle milk, the Equate protein shake. It's not for you, PJ. He's sniffing my finger. It's about to storm here, so that's nice. I guess I only got one side of my house done for the pasting or the sealing of the edge of the roof. So we'll kind of get to see tonight whether or not I did a good enough job, and around the windows as well. And the right side is just gonna have to make do and survive the storm. We've been getting some fucking record rain this year, of course, the first year I'm a homeowner, and my home is not exactly the nicest in the business, but it will do, hopefully, to get me through the rest of college. But damn, I'm really, really hoping that the work I put in is gonna pay off and there's gonna be no leakage on the left side of the house, because that was the side of the house that was the worst, to say the least. The right side has leaking, but it's not nearly as bad. So it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to start thunderstorming here in like the next hour, and then it's supposed to rain the entire night into the entire next day. So it's supposed to storm for like 5 hours and then just rain. So yeah, we'll kind of see what happens. Getting a little nervous. Might need to start hiring some people to do some fixing, because it's getting to the point where I'm a little worried that I myself am not going to be able to keep a leash on the situation. So anyways, I'm gonna chug this. Not gonna bother you with the gulping sounds of me chugging this, but I'm gonna have this, call it a night, play some games, some Apex, some DBD, maybe some like Mecha Chameleon. I guess I just found out that it's Mecha Chameleon. Is that true? Is it Mecha or Mecha? I don't know. Anyways, that's what we got. Yeah, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.